So today we're going to talk about a few unfair combos that we now have access to thanks to Revolution Synchron and the Right package that will abuse these 5 cards in particular. And it's really easy to get it all to go off, and it's something that pretty much everybody can use. And it'll also help you a lot to know that this is going to be in the format, so it's something you need to be prepared for. Okay, so this will be combo number 1 that you should know. It requires 3 pieces, but it's only 2.5 cards. It's Revolution plus Right. And there's a lot of ways to get... Oh, I'm going to put that back in deck. Don't look at that. There's a lot of ways to get between Revolution, either draw it or you use tuning, and then same for Right. You can either see Right or Enchantress, or you mill an Enchantress, or however. But these are the 2 key pieces to the combo. It's actually just a 2 card, and then you'll have, 3 more cards you can use however you'd like. But the combo is really simple but very powerful. So to start, you will use your Right, and the Right of Eremisier will summon the token, which I'm going to use itself, and then it's going to activate the field spell, which is very different. Most people don't really realize that this field spell exists, but Right of Eremisier says you can activate a field spell. It says you can activate a spell from deck that mentions the token. So since the field spell mentions the token, it is something that's activatable off of the Right. And so we're doing this because the next step is to use the Revolution Synchron, and we're going to use it from hand to make an Ancient Fairy Dragon. So now that we've got the Ancient Fairy Dragon, we can use the Ancient Fairy Dragon effect to get rid of this field spell for any other field spell we like. We're going to use our imagination here, pretend this is Disc Coliseum. We're going to add it to hand and then activate it. Disc Coliseum on activation lets us add a Therion King Regulus from deck to hand, or any Therion monster, but of course we're choosing Regulus, the good card, from deck to hand. And so he's going to be chilling here. For some reason you don't know, this card is a negate and activation, but not destroy a card, period. It is an Omni negate, but it doesn't destroy. So for that reason, it's not as good as, say, a Baron, but it is a negate, which is easy to get to, which is why we're using it. And then from here, we'll look at our graveyard and realize that Revolution Synchron has a once per duel effect that says you can glow up bulb or resummon from graveyard as a level 1 by milling 1. Don't know why they thought that was a good idea, but I'm here for it. And so from here, we'll make another synchro, this time your synchro 8 of choice. And for simplicity's sake, I'm just going to use, where'd he go? There he is, Crystal Wing. That's just a generic monster to gate, which is pretty powerful. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and Regulus back or summon the Regulus by targeting the machine, Revolution Synchron, from graveyard. So off of just those 2 cards, without using our normal summon, we've made it to a monster negate and an Omni negate. This leaves you with tons of room to do whatever you want, which I think is really cool. Okay, and now for the second combo, we'll draw a completely, totally, definitely random 5 cards here. Not pre-sorted at all, I swear. So we're going to have Destrudo, Revolution, Right, Torn Scales, and Ash Blossom. So this hand sorts into some good discard fodder, the actual key combo pieces, and then Ash is actually a combo piece here. What's important is that it's a level 3 tuner, not that it's Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring specifically. But since everyone plays Ash, I figured I may as well use it for the that combo here. So this time we're gonna start with Right. I know, real original. So we'll summon the token and activate a spell from deck. This time it'll be Fateful. And then we're gonna go ahead and summon. It doesn't matter. Actually, no. We're gonna search first. So we're gonna go search for the Griffin. And we're going to discard the Torn Scales because he loves being in the graveyard. He's a masochist like that. And then special him and grab. And then from here, we'll go ahead and use the Revolution Synchron. Make the funny card. This Ancient Fairy Dragon is going to be very abused, I can only imagine at this point. So it's important that we make Ancient Fairy because he gives us the free special. So we'll special Ash Blossom here. And then we're going to turn Ash Blossom and Griffin into a Baron. It's also important that it's Ancient Fairy Dragon for the next part where we use the Revolution Synchron effect again. So he'll come back and we'll mill 1 card. Talk about a mill. And then we turn these 2 into a Synchro 8. Your choice, of course, of Synchro 8s, but for this combo we're just going to make, the most generically powerful. And so in hand, we still have 2 cards Engrave. If you have grave effects, you're going to be a very happy man. I've got full Phantom Knights combo Engrave. So this is a very cute little board, and this is something that pretty much every deck can abuse. I haven't used my normal summon, but even if I have a normal summon, I couldn't use its effect. But if it's just a normal summon that you need the name of, say it was like a sprite, you're playing a sprite deck, right? So you like normal beaver, special blue, and then you can still go full sprite. Also, if you can just continue specialing, this is just really good protection for pretty much every deck ever. And it's super generic and pretty easy to do. So it's another combo that you should probably know for this next format. Well, in summary, Ancient Fairy Dragon should never have come back. Baron is probably on the chopping block, and Revolution Synchron is the only good card to come out of Dune. But God, is it a good card. Going forwards, there's a lot of brewing to go, boys, so I hope these few combos are something that you guys can take to heart and use for whatever deck you're playing. And if you can help me innovate with these cards here to something even stronger and more powerful, or even less restrictive, please let me know. Comment if you have any ideas. Make sure to like and subscribe, guys. And of course, next video will be an absolute banger. I promise you, this next one I've been wanting to do for months, and I'm finally going to be able to get the cards I need. And this next list is just unfair. Either way, boys, adios.